Hey, let's talk about our superpowers. We are in the time of the Great Awakening. Many of us came here to be here for this time. We always kind of knew it was going to happen. Something big was down the road. And here we are in the midst of it. The planet is shifting. The consciousness is shifting from being stuck in nothing but 3D world to expanding into higher realms of consciousness, fourth dimension, fifth dimension, and higher, where we can solve problems and we can use our superpowers in order to do things like that. One of my mystical buddies, Jose Silva, whose teachings I like to give seminars about, I'm doing one in September, got it. He figured out that this is the next phase of human evolution happening right now. So he developed a course, which I'm teaching in September, on how to go within, use your imagination, your God-given powers in order to neutralize problems, solve problems, and create a better life for yourself by creating a better version of yourself and getting your intuition and your information from higher intelligence to know what the next step is, what to do, how to operate in this three-dimensional world without limitation. And once you activate your superpowers, there are no limitations. I talk about how years ago, my greatest fear came upon me. I was diagnosed with early cancer. I was terrified. I was in my mid-20s. I didn't want to die and I didn't want to have surgery. So I went to an experienced healer, and this woman freed me like that. When she told me perfect health was my birthright, I believed her 100% because I knew she had a track record. I also instantaneously realized, but of course, I wasn't born with this condition. Perfect health was my birthright and is my birthright. So I must have created it with my negative thinking. And the switch in my mind flipped to perfect health. Every cell in my body changed. That's what happens when you have a spontaneous healing. The crown chakra opens up. You connect with your higher self. You understand that you are infinite. You're not just this mortal trapped in a mortal body. You're free. You're powerful. You have sovereignty. So once you understand this, it's a good thing. And right now, the world needs to know that they don't have to walk around fearful of their bodies and fearful of everything they hear on the news, because it may not be true. It wasn't true for me. I didn't have to do what I was told to do, which was basically run to the hospital next week to have surgery. I didn't have to do it. I shifted my consciousness instead and freed myself and kept all my body parts. You can do the same thing. You have to have a strong desire. Now, I realized when I look back on it that I probably set this up from an experience that I'd had previous to my existence in this life. I had a memory of being very badly injured previously before incarnation here. And I wanted to test myself to see if I could take that leap of faith and trust that God could heal me. And I set myself up with a situation where I was tested and I was forced to make a decision, spiritual or material. I chose the spiritual, which was scary when I first chose it, because it was like taking a leap across a chasm. I didn't know if I was going to fall in the chasm or land on the other side. I landed on the other side. And because of that, I got rid of my fear of body. That also includes fear of old age, fear of contagion, fear of accidents. It encompasses so many things when you get rid of your fear of your body. So I highly recommend that you work on it. It's very freeing. And if you're stuck and you want to have a free one-on-one with me, just let me know. The link is below where you can connect.